Here's how YouTube algorithm works for dummies like me. This is episode 1 of my 4-step manual on starting a YouTube channel the laziest way. 6 years on YouTube, 4 videos made for myself, millions of views and sales made for my clients. This all got distilled into just 4 things that matter the most: algorithm, ideas, thumbnail and title, and script. Let me show you the easiest way to understand the YouTube algorithm, because you don't really go and buy IKEA furniture and then assemble it without even looking at the manual, right? Here's the biggest misconception that I hear that people have about YouTube. We think that when we create a video, YouTube looks at it and it's like, oh my God, Jess posted a video, so I'm gonna go and recommend it to different people. And then YouTube goes and search for different people who would be interested in the video. And then when we don't get enough views, we think that YouTube hates me probably because he just doesn't find people who would want to watch the video. But this is not exactly how it works. You know, the same as in past we thought that the Earth is the center of the universe, the same YouTubers sometimes think that their video is the center of the YouTube algorithm, and it's the YouTube's job to find viewers for that video. But essentially it works completely different way. It's the person who is the center of the whole attention, and YouTube analyzes what's inside of those people's brains in order to recommend them the best video they want to watch. Let's say there are 2 people buying presents for their friend. Person 1 just buys the present that they would want for themselves, but person B is asking the relatives of that friend about what they want to get, and they're asking that person about what their interests are, and they analyze the past experiences with that person, their interests, their hobbies, their career, to understand what this person would like to get for a present. And guess which approach YouTube has? The second approach. It analyzes what a viewer wants in order to recommend them the right video. But how exactly does YouTube decide whether or not your video would be the best to recommend for that viewer? YouTube recommends your video based on 2 things. First, it's the interest, and second, satisfaction. So let's talk about the interest. You know that the best predictor of the future behavior is the past behavior. So YouTube goes ahead and sees what this person watched in past, right? All the other videos in the home feed and suggested videos and YouTube search that this person watched, as well as what they entered in the search bar. So if in past the person was watching videos about birds, right? There's a higher chance that YouTube will recommend this person a video about a bird again. So for example, if I watch a lot of self-development content, then the next video that YouTube is going to recommend me is self-development video. Okay, that's clear. Now satisfaction. There are several metrics that YouTube analyzes the most. First of all, is retention. And a lot of people call it different ways, like average view duration, watch time, but essentially it's the same thing. How long will you make your viewer watch the video? Now the next thing is the CTR. Of course, if people don't click, they don't watch. So it's the second metric that YouTube pays attention to. And the third one is engagement. So it's how much people are commenting on your video, how people recommend your video to their friends and stuff. It's likes, dislikes, shares, comments, etc. Now, another thing that YouTube says helps them a lot is polls. Honestly, I've never participated in a poll. Satisfaction factor is like watching a movie in a movie theater, but there's someone stalking you, and they analyze whether or not you like that video in the movie theater. And instead of you recommending that movie or not recommending that movie to your friends, it's the stalker who goes ahead and recommends your friends this movie or does not recommend this movie based on your reaction. Got that? Okay. You know, sometimes it happens that the retention of your video is good, the CTR is good, the engagement is good, but the video still does not get views. It may mean a couple of things. The first one is that you've got too little total addressable market. It means that there are just not enough people interested in your topic. So let's look at what happens from the video perspective. Here are 2 channels that speak about pretty much same thing. They both have channels on real estate investing, but the channel 1 made a video that's called "I just made 42K in 1 day while traveling to Venice." And the other person created a video with the topic "How to buy your first rental property in 2026." Now, which one do you think could get more views? It's Spoiler alert, it's the second one. But why? Let me tell you, the first channel did not appeal to the interest of their audience. They just told that they made 42K while traveling to Venice, without even mentioning that this is about rental property. So what I see happens there is that a couple of video will see this video in the home feed, but since they are interested in the rental property and this video is not about it, at least it doesn't state it in the title, they will just not click on it. And YouTube will understand this as a, well, not that interesting video to show anybody. Let's say one person watches it, likes it, and YouTube understands it and recommends this video to some other people. But since the other guys who would watch that do not like this video, YouTube would stop recommending it and the algorithm will stop right there. Now, this video is perfectly tailored to the interest of people who want to buy rental property. So what I see can happen is a lot more people are gonna click on it. A lot more people are gonna watch it because the title and the thumbnail showed exactly what's gonna be in the video. People are gonna be more satisfied because it's highly produced video. And these people are gonna recommend that, I mean, it's actually the algorithm who recommends, but I'm gonna just say it this way. And this is how it's gonna go viral, because these people who watched it are gonna like that too. Some may not like it, and the chain is gonna end right there, but some other people are gonna like it. And then YouTube will recommend this video to more and more people. And at the end of the day, this person becomes a go-to expert in the rental property niche. Quick note, when I say people are and aren't gonna like this video, it means that they will comment on it, they will engage in it, they will like or dislike it, and they will click on it more often. And they will watch it for longer too. Okay, back to our schema. So YouTube finally decides that your video about birds is worth recommending to that guy. But what happens if that person is not gonna like your video? Then YouTube will stop recommending your video right there. But what happens if people actually like your video? They leave like, comments, they share this video with somebody, and they click on this video more often. Then YouTube will go ahead and recommend your video to a person similar to that. And then this person will decide whether or not they like it, whether or not they watch it long enough, and whether or not they comment on it. And based on this, YouTube will recommend this video for watching to other people or not. So if a person too does not like this video, then the algorithm will end right there. So you've seen before that a video can have great metrics but still low views. This can happen because of two reasons. First, too small total addressable market, and the second reason, you just don't know what your target audience wants. In this case, you need to master ideas, because no matter how good your video is, it will still flop without the right idea. In the next video of this 4-part lazy YouTube series, we'll talk about video ideas. I'll show you exactly the laziest way to find the ideas that people can't resist clicking on, even in a saturated niche. Hope you have the most wonderful day. Goodbye.